talk about the guys, I think this is a really important point to make, that if the Me Too movement and Time's Up and all of these different groups are all about women talking to women, then there's really kind of no point. And so I wanted to ask you, what are men terrified that it's not a good thing to give people a hug anymore? It seems there's confusion around the rules.
Yeah, I think they are.
They are.
Yeah, I think that there's a consciousness that I think is okay. You know, there's a sensitivity that has been infused in our community across the board, you know, men and women. And the men who are sensitive to it and conscious and thinking about their actions and how their decorum in the workplace, I think that is great. I feel like women have been doing that their entire career. You know, it's like we have only been sensitive to how we act in a room, you know, at all times. So in a way, it's just like, cool, now guys, you get it. And this is kind of what you do. And by the way, being respectful in the workplace and being, you know, jostled into this, like they're nervous now, you know, can I hug, can I do that? You know, it's like, just opt for the more prudent choice. Just maybe don't hug. Like, it's just, you know,
don't need it. Yeah.
You don't need it.
It's like checking your entitlement. Before, they just did what they wanted. They're going to greet you the way they want. They're going to treat you in the room the way they want. And now the fact that they're questioning, thinking, at least the woke ones, that's a good thing, and it should have happened a long time ago. Because as you said, we've been doing it forever.
I know, and I feel like, you know, we were talking about this earlier. You're like, you know, has anyone at this table really experienced the kinds of things that we're all talking about? And it's like, that's an absurd question. Yeah. It's like, has anyone not? It's really, because it's just, I think about coming up in this industry and the myriad of rooms that I ended up, and I'm like not a wallflower. Like, you know, I just really have never been sort of like meek, you know, and like, oh, of course I got taken advantage, you know, no. Like, I have always been kind of, you know, use my big girl voice even when I was 18, you know what I mean? And like, I got into situations where I just can't, it's unfathomable, unfathomable. And you do believe in that time that it was utterly normal. And it was just considered like, well, look, it's a tough industry you chose, you know? And I mean, even from my father, you know, like,
as Harvey would have told those actresses, it's the price of entry.
Yeah, and my parents were like, oh, I hope you don't go into that industry because there are the norm there for women is atrocious, you know, and they were right.
Are there any other instances or specifics that we can get
I've been on a set where there were 150 people on the crew standing around, and the actor ran up, who's one of the people that's gotten called out, ran over to my assistant standing next to me and put his face right in her boobs and motorboated her. And everybody, 150 people stood there, nobody said anything. And we were in shock. I took her away, we were crying. We couldn't say anything. It's a big actor. And 150 people watched it. No one said anything.
So, you know, first I want to say I think we're at a very critical moment with Me Too 6 months out, because I think we're in danger of like Me Too fatigue. And I'm hearing a lot of men specifically say like, oh, enough already. Like, oh my God, it's gotten out of hand. Like, now you can't even look at a woman. You know, when this was all happening, I was like reliving all my traumas.
God, totally.
Oh my God, remember that guy? Oh, like every day I would wake up and be like, I was assaulted.
Totally.
And all women did. Like, you know, my therapist was like, I have been working overtime. Like, it was crazy. And then, you know, I was thinking about, I'm a director as well, and I was thinking about, when my film came out, we had this premiere party, and I'm like very open and loving on set. I like to create this, like, I'm from the Soloway camp of just like create this cozy womb. I'm very physical. You know, I touch my actors, and I thought of an instance that I had with one of my actresses, and I was like, I think I like crossed a line. Like, I think that was inappropriate, and I felt so ashamed. Like, I felt so embarrassed, and I was like, oh my God, they're gonna come after me. Like, am I Harvey Weinstein Jr.? You know, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna call her. Like, I decided I'm gonna call her and I'm gonna apologize for my behavior. And, you know, she was like, oh, it's okay. But you could tell in her voice, she was like, thank you. Like, thank you for making that call. And it was just this little thing in my head that's like, yes, it's about gender, but it's really about power. If you're a director, if you're above the line, you have a responsibility to keep your crew safe, and to know that just you inherently being you are in a position of power.
Hey, NBC News viewers, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.